How soon after getting married should you file your marriage green card case? That's a question I get asked about all the time as an immigration attorney. And that question itself is not the right question to ask because it doesn't matter how long it takes. In most cases, you should file for your green card case immediately after you get married, 9 out of 10 times. Now, 1 out of 10 times you shouldn't consult the attorney about that. The reason I say that is it doesn't really matter how long after getting married you file. It's more about how your history is, your documentation is. For example, if you don't have much evidence of your relationship, just getting married is not good. You need to develop that, join your accounts, live together, have travel records, financial, and the like, everything you need to do to show your relationship is real. So the timeline, if you have those already before you get married, because you've been living together for 2 or 3 years or dating for 5 years, then you can just file immediately afterwards. So the timeline doesn't really matter. You could technically file the case right after you get married. It's more about how your history, your documents are. If you have immigration issues, if you're previously married to a U.S. citizen, for example, got divorced and married, new U.S. citizen, these kind of things that are prepared to answer why that was that you married and divorced that person, start another case. And we got to really prep those. So it's a bigger question, bigger thought that's happened rather than just a technical aspect of how long after marriage could we file. Because technically, as soon as you have a marriage certificate, you could file if everything else is in order and you have a strong case. You don't want to go in weak, especially under this administration, because it could be wildly difficult with your case and accuse you of fraud if you don't have strong evidence of your real bona fide relationship. For more information, we have a guide, 70 plus pages. Go to marriageimmigrationlaw.com.